Hey. Come on, hey, come get some. Come get some. Come on. Hey, Charlie. He don't want it. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Fowler. And that is incomplete here.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great. But you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big third down.
You ready?
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hey, Haywood! Here we go. One's the mic. Watch one. 80 weapon. Check. Pick the edge. Go. Mike, lead grip.
From the gun, Fowler. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
Come on, set.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. One's the mic. Smooth. Hey. Mike one. Hey, keep it up.
Back to throw. Fowler. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Check protein spill. He's crossing. He's checking crack. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
On the ground, Kamara. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Here we go. 70, Indy. Snap.
On 3rd and 2, Fowler. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Let's go.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Ready.
Off play action. Fowler. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Williams. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
5. Go. Check the car. Choose the mic. I'm going to run you over. Hey, Delta.
Shoot. Looking to throw. Fowler. And an alley to run. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's got room. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 12 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Rock it. Pilot, 64, weak. Go.
Back to throw. Lowry. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Go on. Check, 4 down. Big grip.
Looking to throw. Lowry. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
At the 27-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
And it's 3rd down.
Come on, set. Hey, Alpha, 90 wolf. Go! Hey! Wahoo! Snap!
Operating from the gun. Fowler. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
Here we go! 15 line. 15 line. There you go. Ready?
On first down, Walter. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
To throw on second down. Lowry. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Break. Hey, you.
Mike 4. They're going to need some therapy after this.
Mike 4.
Throwing on first down. Lowry. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Down. And Tusa.
Watch that in. Tight end's right.
Get it.
They'll run on first down. Bradshaw. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw on second down. Lowry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, Fowler. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
X3, 218, chop.
Operating from the gun, Fowler. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, Orbit. Here we go. One's the mic. Watch one. Now.
2nd and 4. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Got it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yeah. You got to get that. Yep. Watch twist. Ready.
From the gun, Fowler. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in the air an extra count or two, hoping someone comes into contact.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down leads to 1st and 10.
Bravo.
So nice number one, nice number one. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You gotta be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Fowler. There goes a deep ball. End zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, but it'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Alvin away and bring up second down.
Go.
Come on. Mike 4. Cover. Mike 4. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
Watch twist. Watch the twist. Hey, seam 6.
Back to the air on second down. Fowler looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Hey.
Mike 2.
Hey, Charlie.
Here I come again. Choose the mic.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
Mike 2. Watch 2.
5.
Back to throw. Fowler. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Now Lutz for the field goal try. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Let's go.
26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
70, Indy.
4-7's the mic. 4-7.
On 3rd and 2, Lowry. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Ready up. Mike Ford. I know he ain't got it. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right. Hey, Haywood. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Ford, we got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Mike Ford. Mike Ford. Better bring it. Hit it.
On 1st and 10, Lowry. And he finds Howard, complete. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Strong right. Hey, we got 4.
2nd and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Watch one. Drop deep. Check nickel. No.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
Go. Mike Ford, quit talking about it and bring it. Mike Ford. 3 buzz. 5. Mike Ford. Ready.
To throw on 2nd down. Fowler. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. 10 yards, good for his Saints' 1st down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Fowler. Wide open receiver, complete. It'll be a Saints' 1st down on a gain of 16 yards.
Recon, 132 fighter. Watch one. Coming to you. Hey, Delta.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Whip. Watch the whip. Greystone travel. 5.
2nd and 1. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Tighten up. You draw quarters.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
So that'll back him up 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
3 down. Kill. 80 weapon.
Here's Peterson. From the gun, he'll throw. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal. Second and goal from the 1.
Watch one.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Protein spill.
On first down, Walter. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Lowry. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? They'll run on first down. Bradshaw. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Back to throw. Lowry. Open man is Howard, the tight end. 3 quarters have come and gone. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready,
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
Tight end left. 4 down.
Look at me. Go.
Watch the shift.
Now.
Looking to throw. Lowry. It's complete. It's Miller. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Down. 70. Indy.
Let him know.
Ready.
On third down, Walter. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
6-6, pull it high, let's go.
Right back to him on first down. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
15-yard line.
10-2 stop.
Check, 47. Bound to lose one.
Leo. Shoot.
Looking to throw on second down. Lowry. And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Walter. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? Third and goal. Operating from the gun, Lowry, and he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
The Saints take over at their own 25-yard line.
Keep playing hard.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Now Bullock to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Second and 3. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Here we go. Here we go. When's the mic? Watch what? Watch what?
From the gun on third down. Fowler. And that is incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Here we go.
Look at me, zipper.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your...
Hey, Zoo. Now.
On fourth down, Fowler. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Right here. We got to step it up.
Ready?
Now a give, right side. Walter. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Here we go. 18, X3, 218, chop it. Let's go.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up.
And that's caught inside the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Go.
Let's go, D. Mike 2. Watch 2. Watch 2.
Hey.
Mike 2.
Hey, Orbit. Hey.
Choose the mic. In your face. Mike 2. Watch 2. Watch 2. Come on.
Hey. High 7.
On first down, Fowler. The open man here, Renfro. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
Recon, 132 fighter.
First down, Saints.
Choose the mic.
Heavy, heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Mike 2. Watch 2. Watch 2.
Go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up a second and goal.
At the Buccaneers' 9-yard line.
Break.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Bravo.
Double tight. 3 down. 3 down.
Yo, go, go.
Mike 4. Mike 4. Not today, Ron. Not today.
Go.
4. And let's get in them holes. Mike 4. Mike 4. Here we go. Mike 4. I'm coming.
Second and 9 now. He's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards brings up 4th and goal.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
He's checking. Crash.
Now.
So Mike number 1. Check.
Now.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Buccaneers, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. And for
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland.
Coach, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings... First carry for Nick Chubb. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff them in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers, change up their timing, they're just going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him, all right? If as a defensive guy, they've got to dump him on his backside a few times, shake things up.
Yeah, they're going to need an in-drive adjustment here on this first series.
We ain't giving them nothing today.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mayfield dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Single receiver.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short game. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 4th. First carry of the game here for Royce Freeman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Hey, Charlie!
On 3rd and long, it's locked. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. On 4th down, on is the punter, Colby Wadman. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. But likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. To throw it is Locke. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now? And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Mayfield now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it down.
Ready up.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
From the 36, Locke eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So here are the Browns to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. The timeout here is we got a player shaken up, and that's Johnson who's down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
We won it. Come to my world.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Let's go. 10 Lobo. You draw quarter. Now.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Locke's trying to hurry him up with that clock running. On 2nd down, Freeman. And some room to work.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Locke now on 1st down. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. He finds McCoy. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Here's Locke.
Let me see it.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And that will be incomplete. So a couple of 1st downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. On 1st down, Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sione Takitaki gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Well, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
51 to Mike, boy, 51.
From the gun, it's Locke. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man complete. The 30. 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big...
Set, 180. 47. Check, 47. All day, every day.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On the carry, it's Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Locke again here on 2nd and 10. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play. They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Mayfield, and finding the tight end Hooper. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Throwing now is Locke.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20. Yards.
Here we go. 60 or.
On 1st down, it's Freeman. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
50.
Freeman again. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot.
Yeah, he's going to lose yardage here as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. The first throw for the backup, Griffin. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So the drive here.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
They go play action. Mayfield. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine quarterback, there to make the play defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Mayfield now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. First down, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Mayfield to throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. From the 31, Griffin. Griffin. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. To throw is RG3. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
They'll run on 1st down. Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now RG3. He'll buy some time right. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Now McCoy. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. The kick by McManus is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Mayfield. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He'll look to throw.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Denver, they're on a nice early roll as they move to